Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Check it out.
Tyrone, you gotta come down out with us, man. You don't run and spit stuff out of you, run, Tyrone. Yeah, I mean, it's all right to drink a beer, but you don't ain't drunk. So come in with us. Hey, now listen to the scripture very quick, big dog. Hosea, the reason why we kill each other. Read.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Tyrone, you hear that? It said, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. What knowledge we lacking? Psalms 82 and 6. What knowledge we lacking? We lacking that we the kings of the earth.
Right.
We lacking that me, you, we look the same, but we the kings and we supposed to rule the earth.
Right.
That's the knowledge we lacking. We think we're against each other, but God made us to be with each other.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's the knowledge we missing. Watch this, read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 82, verse 6. I have said, ye are gods.
Wait a minute, you heard that? What's your name, bro? Huh? Man, come on, deal with us, man. We man, come on now. Bruh, and listen, it ain't give me, Tyrone. What we doing? We reading the Bible. Right, you think God not recording this? Get there to show you that the Lord recording this day. Give me Deuteronomy 30. Let me show you that this ain't our time. The Lord recording this, man. You think we out here in the hot sun? Just think about it. When you seeing young black men out here in the hot sun with the Bible, that let you know time running short. God trying to get his people. God trying to rectify his people. You know what I'm saying? Like our brother getting out the truck, that's our brother right there. But we never would talk that we brothers. He from the northern kingdom, we from the southern kingdom tribe.
Right.
But we brothers, we family. They don't know we family. You know what I'm saying? But we actually are family.
All right.
So now watch this. What you got? This ain't our time, bro. Watch this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 19. Bring it out. I call heaven and earth to record this day.
So wait a minute. You call what now?
I call heaven and earth to record this day.
So this day is recorded, bro. It ain't us. It ain't our time. You know what I mean? We reading the Bible. God trying to give you a message. You understand what I'm saying? Just like when we had to change. We out here in the hot sun. You just name 1, 2, or 3 times you seen young black men out here in the hot sun sweating, trying to beg people to come hear the Bible. You ever seen that before? No. So that's something different in the earth, right? You don't know. We the prophets of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Right here in the sun and make sure we save our brothers from the condition that they're in. Right. To stop the killing, to stop the baby daddy, baby mama drama, to bring our people back to loving each other, right. To being the kings of the earth, being the gods of the earth. Right. Read that again now, Psalms 82. Because it ain't our time, this day being recorded. Hold on, I'll finish that, it's being recorded some more now.
I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death.
So that's what I'm saying, it's life and death set before you. You might be like, bruh, man, I just came to the store, man, ain't no life and death set before me. What you talking about? Life, death set before you because we trying to show you, let's show you what life is first. Give me Proverbs 7 and 2.
Bring it up.
Let me show you what life is first. You understand what I'm saying? Because let me ask you this. I'm going to get into some history. Are you familiar with the Transatlantic slave trade?
Yeah. Ain't going to all that.
Yeah. But it's worth it though, because you know what? That's one of the identifying markers showing that we God's chosen people. You know what I'm saying? Watch it. Who you got?
The book of Proverbs, chapter 7, verse 2. Keep my commandments and live.
Do what?
Keep my commandments and live.
So that's life right there. Keep my commandments and live.
And my love as the apple of thine eye.
So these laws are the apple of our life. Now watch this. Go to Deuteronomy 7 and 6 real quick. Now I'm finna show you about our nation. Because look on this side for me, bro. Everything on the left is what God called us. Everything on the right is what the oppressors called us because they had us in slavery. That's why it's important to know your history. Because then think about it like this. If we had a lion, if I had a lion, take it from Africa, raise it up here in America, then he have cubs. Now them cubs gonna grow up thinking what? America's their homeland, right?
Right.
Them cubs gonna think America's their homeland. That's the same thing with us. We was taken from the west coast of Africa, which from Jerusalem, which is really our homeland, and brought over here. Now we think this is our homeland. We lost our identity. Let me show you Jeremiah 17, 5. 4. showing that we're going to lose our history. Because if somebody enslaved you, that's just facts. That's not no hate. If they enslaved us, right? For 400 plus years, that's just facts. That's no hate. That's truth campaign.
Right.
So if somebody enslaved you for 400 years, they can make and mold you how they want to make and mold you. And take every bit of your history and bottle it up and throw it in the garbage, and then they give you their falsified history of who you supposed to be. How am I let somebody tell me who I'm supposed to be that's been ruling over me for 400 years? Now read what you got.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4.
Bring it out.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage.
So wait a minute. It said we was going to discontinue from our heritage, being Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Manasseh. We was going to discontinue from being the gods of the earth.
Right.
Now we was going to be called Black Americans, Native American Indians, Haitians, Puerto Ricans. These are titles that were placed upon us during slavery, showing that we're going to lose our name. Hold that, because it said we're going to discontinue from our heritage. Get that in Psalm 65 and 15. That we lost our name. What's going on, big brother? Come deal with us for a second. Come deal with us for a second, big dog. Watch this, read what you got. Showing that we're going to discontinue from our name. Read. Psalm 65, Isaiah 65 and 15. Isaiah 65 and 15. Showing that we're going to discontinue from our heritage, because it just said we was going to discontinue from our heritage. Our history is we the greatest people on the face of the earth. Who played the sports the best?
I don't know, black people.
Black people. If it's basketball, who the best basketball players? Football players. Anything, we even go play tennis, we take over.
Right.
We run track, we the fastest.
Right.
Because God chose us. Anything we do, we be above. We can have a brother smoke weed all day and then go on the track and beat everybody. Beat every nation out here on the world. Right. But he did defile his whole body and still win. That's it because God chose us to be special. Watch the reach you got. Not saying we're supposed to do those things. I just use that as an analogy. We weren't supposed to be defiled in our temple.
Right.
Reach you got.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 65, verse 15. And ye shall leave your name for a curse.
It said we're going to leave our names for a curse. So, let me ask you this. When they brought us up on the slave ships, do you think we kept our last names? Or they changed our names? They changed our names. What's going on, big dog? Come on for a second, big dog. But we just going over real quick. We just going over the scripture right now, showing that when we was coming over on them slave ships, when we got over to this land, that they was going to change our names. Did that happen? And was that a fact? Did they change our name? Because what's our last name today? A white man last name. Well, not mine. My name is Israel.
Right.
I changed my name back to what the Bible said it is.
Right.
But the thing is, we got white man last name, right? So why would the Bible say? Read that again.
And ye shall leave your name for a curse.
Wait a minute. It said we're going to leave our name for a curse. Because God called us Israel.
Right.
Israel means prince that have power with God.
Right.
Meaning we connected with God. We the ones connected with God. We the prince that have power with God.
Right.
That's our true nationality. Not Negro, colored, African American, Afro American. You remember they gave us this. How you gonna give us a name? Afro American. What if I ain't have an Afro? How is my nationality? You see what I'm saying? Because the Lord said we're gonna discontinue from our heritage. And then when we discontinue from our heritage, we got called by another name. Like our brothers right there, they call them Mexican. But their name in the Bible is Issachar.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's their name. We family, but we don't know it. Because we have been, white men have separated and divided and conquered us to the point that we hate each other and we can't stand to see other black men coming back together.
Right.
Or if we do come back together, they try to say we're a hate group. Think about it. Even with the Black Panthers. Why the white folk bomb on the Black Panthers? They just want to take care of themselves. We want to take care of our people. We ain't want your help. Think about Black Wall Street. We said, look, we don't want nothing to do with y'all. We're going all the way over here to Oklahoma. We're going to build our own city. We're going to have our own banks. Wow. We're going to have our own hospitals. We're going to have our own railroad. It was the airport. Not airport then. It was airports. We had all that. And guess what happened? They still came and dropped the bomb on us.
Right.
We left them and said, look, we'll leave y'all. But the thing is, the Bible is a true book. Watch this. Keep reading.
And ye shall leave your name for a curse.
Because think about it. It's a curse to be called the same last name as your oppressor that was raping your grandma.
Right.
You still got that same last name that oppressor castrated your granddaddy, your great-great-granddaddy, cut his genitals off, burned him alive, standing there taking a picture while he's burning alive. Let me show you that. This is a real photograph. This is a real photograph right here. Come step up. This real. And it was many more of these. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you that's in the Bible that they were going to be burning us. Get that in Ezekiel 23 and 25. I'm gonna show you all that. They cut our ears off, cut our nose off, stripped us naked. We had women titties hanging out, breasts hanging out. That happened to us. Now watch what the Bible say. Read what you got.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 23, verse 25.
Bring it out.
And I will set my jealousy against thee.
So God said he's gonna set his jealousy against us. He's mad because he chose us to be his special people, only us. But us as a people said, nah, we don't want to serve you, God. We gonna serve these other nations. We gonna serve the Canaanites. We gonna serve the Hamites. We want to serve their gods. He said, okay, since you don't want to serve me, now watch this, breathe.
And they shall deal furiously with thee.
I'm a black man.
They shall take away thy nose.
So they said, look, they said deal fiercely with us. Did the white man deal nice with us? Did the white man deal nice with us, bro? Did he deal nice with us? So he
said the white person.
yeah, the white, when they sold us, are they dealing nice with us right here when they got our butt on the opposite slave bar? Are they dealing nicely with us when they talk about 35, 45 souls? That's dealing fiercely with us, right or wrong. Burning us alive, that's dealing fiercely. Picking cotton in the slave fields, that's dealing fiercely with us. Watch this, read.
They shall take away thy nose.
They shall take away our nose. You know they did stuff to us so cruel. Break your nose, take your nose, read.
And thine ears.
Cut your ear off, read.
And thy remnant shall fall by the sword.
And the rest of us died by the sword or by the gun, read.
They shall take thy sons and thy daughters, and thy residue
back, man.
shall be devoured by the fire.
So read that again. Yeah, right, going in the store or something.
No, man, here, I'm out with my brothers. If I get
They shall take thy sons and thy daughters.
Y'all pay attention, because it be like that. When the word coming out, everything's trying to distract you.
Take that with you.
You know what I'm saying? Now watch this. Pay attention. I'm just slowing down. They let you know that this is working. Read.
And thy residue shall be devoured by fire.
By what?
By fire.
He said we was going to end up being devoured by fire. They burnt us alive. Come on.
Verse 26. They shall also strip thee out of thy clothes.
So you see that big down? They stripped us out of our clothes.
Look.
No clothes.
Look what's in.
Look. You see that? Stripped us out of our clothes. Right on. Did that happen to us? That happened to us. Now, let me show you that people that all this happened to, right? Go to Deuteronomy 28. Go to Deuteronomy 76. Oh, no, 28 and 1. Let's show you why did this happen to us. Deuteronomy 28 and 1.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments.
Now, if we do all his commandments, what was going to happen?
Which I command thee this day. That I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
You see that? We supposed to be ruling. We always say we kings. We actually are. We don't know that because we're not living like kings. When we are by blood, we are the kings of the earth. Right. We just don't know it. So because we was taught this white Jesus, we was taught this white philosophy. Right. They ain't teaching you that you're the gods of the earth, the kings of the earth. They ain't teaching you what we just read about the history. Now let me ask you this, big dog, because I know you're a little bit older than me. How did our forefathers and foremothers get to this side of the world?
Bring it out.
They went down.
Now watch this. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Let me show you that in the Bible. Show you that we're going to be God's chosen people. Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Hey, big dog, come on over here, man.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
And read that again. Don't distract the word of the Lord. Come on, man. You got a whole parking lot over there, man. Come on now, my brother. Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
They said the Lord was going to bring us into Egypt or slavery again with ships. Like you said, they brought us, right? Yeah. You know that was in the Bible, didn't it? We were in there packed in like sardines with ships. Now what they were doing to us when we got off the slave ships?
Bring it out.
Well, they were trying to break our spirit, beating us, cutting us,
right.
Stabbing us, raping our women, raping our children,
right.
Disrespecting our bloodline, period.
Right.
That's why I'm 46, the way I am, if a brother got knowledge, come on with it. Right. But once I hear you come with what you call knowledge, and I know it ain't that, I'm going to sit there and listen to you for the simple fact I was taught to get knowledge from the cradle to the grave. So a child could teach you knowledge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So now what we giving you is it's straight facts.
Yeah.
And it's out the Bible.
Yeah.
Now watch this. We gonna keep reading, big dog. What's your name, big dog?
Okay.
I'm telling you, I got you, right? You stuck now. Yeah, you stuck now because you learned your history. Watch this, read it.
The Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
That's the transatlantic slave trade. Everybody got reparations but us. They ain't trying to give us a penny. They pay these fake Jewish people. They were talking about a Holocaust. 5 million, supposedly 5 million, but there's over 200 million of us died just back and forth over the waters.
Right.
Just the water. Not even counting when we got to Jamaica, how many they killed of us. Not counting how many died in Haiti. Not counting how many died in Brazil. Not counting how many died in Mexico or the islands.
Right out.
Not counting how many died in these southern states. You see what I'm saying? Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
He said, Moses said we weren't going to see it no more again. We weren't going to see our homeland no more again. Meaning Jerusalem, our Africa, that's our homeland. Read.
And there.
Now watch this. When we got to Jamaica, when we got to Haiti, when we got to Pensacola, ship pulled up in Pensacola, Florida, ship pulled up in Alabama, ship pulled up in South Carolina, what happened?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Hold on, big dog, I want you to hear it again. Why you missed it? The big dog blow that I know. Well, I won't want you to miss it because you like knowledge. Want you to read it again?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
So wait a minute. When we pulled up, when they were selling us, it said we was gonna be sold. Is that not an auction slave block?
Yeah.
We were sold. But watch this, to who?
Unto your enemies.
No, our friends.
Unto your enemies.
So I got a question now. Who was selling us? He said we were gonna be sold unto our enemies. So who was that?
That's European.
There you go, the white man. It's just facts.
Right.
That ain't hatred, but that's facts.
Anglo-Saxon.
That's facts. We were sold until, now watch this. Let's see who was on those auction slave blocks. Give me first Maccabees 3 and 41. Let's see who was being sold on those auction slave blocks. Who were they buying? First Maccabees 3 and 41, I think. Read what you got.
The book of First Maccabees, chapter 3, verse 41. And the merchants of the country, hearing the fame of them, took silver and gold.
So they took our silver and they took our gold. When we was over there in West Coast Africa, we had a great civilization. I ain't gonna say a great civilization, but we were very wise. Or even when we went to Europe and took over the Dark Ages, it's because we ruled Europe. That's why they called it the Dark Ages. We ruled Europe. King James, a black man. All them famous men over there was Moses black. They don't tell you that though. They want to hide our history. But watch this, read.
Took silver and gold
So they took our silver and gold, come on.
very much with servants and came into the camp to bind the children of Israel.
To do what?
To bind the children of Israel.
So they was buying us, the children of Israel. Now go back to Deuteronomy 28, 68. So they was buying who? The Israelites. We're not Negro, we're not colored, we're not black, we're not Afro-American, we're not African-American.
Right.
Those are titles that they gave us. Especially like African-American, but they gave us that like in 1990s or something. Our identity kept changing. But how we gonna believe somebody that raped, robbed, and murdered our people to give us a name? To tell you this your name? No. God telling you, you are the Israelites.
Yes,
the
right.
greatest people that ever walked the face of the earth. Y'all got time? Y'all come check us out. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With ships. We came over here with ships. Now we had the Native Americans already over here, which is our brothers too. But guess what? The bulk of us came on the slave ships, the transatlantic slave trade. Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
We shall see no more again. Get Deuteronomy 28 and 28. Let's just show you this a curse on our people. Watch this. I'm going to show you why we act the way we act. Watch this. Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 28.
Read.
The Lord shall smite thee with madness.
Look, before you go, the Lord said He's going to smite us with madness. This madness right here. Sometimes we get on drugs, we get whatever, and we be messed up mentally. Read.
And blindness and astonishment of heart.
Come on.
And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind groping in darkness.
We shall grope at noonday like the blind. You know how the blind walk around like this? They be feeling around. That's how we do in daytime. just like we're doing now. We messed up. That's why it's important for us to come back to who we are.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.